going on, guys? This is CD4Tech here, or otherwise known as Think of Apple, and today I'm going to be giving you guys an update on my MacBook White mid 2010 A1342 model. I still use it for a daily basis, like for schoolwork, basic editing, video editing, for Photoshop, Final Cut Pro, Lightroom, etc., stuff like that. And I just want to talk about like some major updates I did to this computer ever since I made its first review back in February 2015, I believe so. And yeah, so probably one of the major things I did to this computer is, hold on, let me just take off my charger, is replacing the optical drive with a 250GB SATA hard drive, since I was running out of space for my SSD, which you guys know is 64GB. And ironically, I actually did replace the SSD with a solid state hybrid drive. And you guys may be wondering, like, why not just buy another SSD? Well, it's because I just found out like the SSD that I had in this machine for like months already has been failing ever since. And I found out that the company that I got it from was like not really its reviews were not good, so I really had to make up my mind, deciding whether I should buy another SSD or if I should just buy an SSHD for now and then save up for like one of those expensive Samsung Evo SSDs. So I just decided to like go for a Seagate solid state hybrid drive for 500 gigs, which is not bad. Its speeds actually dramatically increased, which I will show you guys later. And so yeah, so those are just the two major updates I did to the computer. And before we get inside, let me just review like the basic hardware. This is alright, so this, I hope you guys can see this. This is the MagSafe 1 connector. This is the gigabit internet, two USB 2.0 ports, an audio in jack, and a Kensington lock. And right on the side is no longer the optical drive, which is now replaced, and the front side, the light. Alright, and there's nothing on the back side, in case you guys are wondering. Alright, so let's now go inside the MacBook. As you can see, the condition is still fine. Like this, I haven't seen any extreme yellowing cases yet, but yeah, it's still working pretty well and looks nice still. The keyboard is still functioning well, the trackpad is still functioning well, the screen, which I actually I forgot to tell you guys in the review, from the first review I had this machine, I did have a screen protector already, which has been protecting the screen very well from any scratches and dirt. And yeah, basically it. So it's running the latest and greatest macOS Sierra 10.12.2, as you can see, and speeds are working pretty great. I'm just gonna be using a wireless mouse just for the sake of the video, so I won't be showing you guys my hands. Alright, so before we get into all the geeky stuff, I'm gonna just show you guys the specs. I hope you guys can see that. Let me just turn my screen. And yeah, if you guys are wondering what these are, just because, I don't know, although I know it's not Windows PC, but I just made up my own stickers since I had no time in buying one. And yeah, so this guy show you guys the spec, so I hope you can see that. Let me just zoom in. Alright, so yeah, macOS Sierra, as you can see, is running the 2.4 GHz Intel Core 2 Dual P8600 processor with 8 gigs of RAM, DDR3, PC3 8500. And by the way, many of you guys are questioning me about the RAM, like if you can upgrade this machine to 16 gigs. And the answer is simply yes, you can, but you gotta make sure that it is Mac compatible and it is the correct model, like I said earlier, PC3 8500. Because one of you guys in the comments like keep asking me about like why you guys are getting post errors or beeping, like, you know, like the typical errors that you get, and that could either be the RAM's fault, like it's incompatible, or it's damaged, or either be the motherboard's fault. So you want to make sure that you check both, just in case, before you make any other conclusions. Alright, so anyways, this is the graphics. NVIDIA GeForce 256 megabytes, just 320M. Displays, 1280 by 800, which is actually lower than the MacBook Air, just for an FYI. And comes to storage. Alright, so as you can see, this right here is the SSD, oh my gosh, solid state hybrid drive. I can't even speak today. Okay, yeah, as you can see, still a lot of space left since I've actually just installed it. And as you can see here, this is the 250 GB SATA hard drive installed to replace the optical drive in this machine. And as you can see, it only has 27 megabytes, so yeah, that's pretty much useless. And here's my external hard drive, 1 terabyte hard drive, which is right here. Yeah, Toshiba, basic Toshiba. Alright, so memory, let me just click on it. 8 gigs installed, 4 gigs each. I am planning on upgrading this to 16 gigs very soon. I know I did say this in an earlier video, but oh well, things will happen. Hopefully I will upgrade this when I have the time, since I've been very busy with school and finals, and you know the deal. And yeah, and also the Wi-Fi, in case you guys are wondering, it is running an 802.11n, not AC, which is the brand new Wi-Fi standards we have today. So yeah, and the battery life of this thing is still pretty good, although it has decreased its charge, which is typically normal for any lithium battery, laptop batteries. But if you guys are just using this for basic usage, like word processing, surfing the web, browsing videos, it can run a solid 5 hours. But if you guys are using this for heavy use, such as video editing, photo editing, that could take up to only 3 hours. So yeah, anyways, let's now test this machine for this performance. You guys can see it. Let me just adjust the camera. Alright, hopefully you guys can see the whole screen. Alright, so as you can see, these are just the programs I installed, since I I just installed this operating system 2 days ago for the new hard drive, SSHD. Let's just call it that, so I can't even see the whole thing for some reason. Alright, so you can see I do have Final Cut Pro, I do have Adobe Music. Alright, sorry about that, I just had to fix the camera angle and my camera was dying, so I had to get another one. But anyways, back to where I was talking. Here are my apps: Final Cut Pro, Motion Template 2, which is used to install any plugins I need to install, Adobe Muse, Photoshop, and yeah. So let's just launch. Actually, I do already have Photoshop launched already. Working on a design for a school, well, my school actually. As you can see, Photoshop runs pretty well. Let me just close Photoshop let me just close it. Yeah, let me just actually save this for a minute. Sure. Alright. Yes. Save. Alright. And yes, it actually does launch pretty fast. Not bad for an SSHD. Which is why I went for an SSHD instead for a traditional hard drive. As you can see right there, I just clicked on it, in case you guys didn't see, and now it's loading, and now it's right there. So yeah, and it's also pretty smooth. I didn't experience any lag yet for when running this program. Although it does take memory, not as much memory though as Final Cut Pro, which I'll show you guys next. Actually, I'll show you guys after Adobe Muse. Let's just run Adobe Muse for a test. It also launches pretty fast, thanks to the 8 GB NANO SSD and solid state hard drive. So yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for it to finish loading. Just another website I've been working on. Alright, so let's close it. I just quit it. Alright, so now comes Final Cut Pro, which is the the one that's really heavy. Takes a lot of usage to my RAM, but it does not lag the computer much at all, actually. As you can see, I just clicked on it and it already launched. And there you go. You can also run iMovie on this. I haven't tested out Final Cut Premiere, not Final Cut Premiere, Adobe Premiere Pro. Oh my gosh, I'm mixing the two already. Yeah, I haven't tested that, but I'm pretty sure it will run since Final Cut Pro runs pretty well on this machine. And as you can see, I was making an edit. Let me just play a video. So yeah, it runs pretty smooth. Like just don't upload 4K video, because that will surely crash the GPU of this machine and probably overheat. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest doing that for some odd reason if you would. But yeah, 1080p video, 720p video works pretty well. This is actually 720p since I couldn't turn it into 1080p. I couldn't find any 1080p footage. So yeah, let me just quit Final Cut Pro so it won't take up much of the CPU and the memory. And there you go. There you have it. Alright, so what else is there to show you guys? Let me just test the video of this thing. And if you guys are wondering about the audio, it sounds pretty clear. Even to this day, like, it still sounds better than most of my previous PCs. Well, laptops, PC laptops. But yeah, let's just play a video. Why not play a Roblox video, since you guys haven't, since some of you guys are also questioning me about if you guys can play this game without the upgrades. And you certainly can, by the way. Because, I mean, Roblox is not really a heavy usage game. But yeah, so this is HD already, as you can see. This is 720p. Let's turn it up to 1080p. And as you can see, no lag. It runs pretty smooth. And just ignore the buffering, since that's just my network acting slow these days.
So it seems like this is going to be a recurring theme. I hope you enjoyed this.
Let's just turn the audio up.
Quite catchy. So for me, if I was watching this video, wouldn't be too mad. I'd really be.
Yeah, 1080p works really great. Alright, so let's just pause that before I get any copyright strikes. Okay, so yeah. So no problem with 1080p HD videos at all. What else is there to show you guys? Oh yeah, the case of this computer, which you guys are also questioning me. It also comes in other different colors, and I got it from Amazon, and it's still on sale, which is $14. So I'll just leave it on the link below, or I'll show somewhere in the screen. You guys can click on it. And yeah, what else is there to show? I mean, I don't have Roblox for you guys to show it, to show the performance, but you can certainly play it, as well as Minecraft. So that's basically all, guys. I mean, like, the two only major upgrades I did to this computer, like I said earlier in this video, is replacing the optical drive and replacing the failing SSD. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very long vid. Congrats if you guys made it all the way to the end. I'm sorry if I made it too boring, and as you can see, it is pretty late. I don't think you guys can see it. It is 12:38 a.m. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. If you guys want to check more of my content, I will leave it somewhere on the side or anywhere. It will appear. So I'm going to make more videos very soon on this channel, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it, guys. Till next time.